something that I'm coming to the realization of, and I want to share with you guys. And I've been came to this realization. I just did not have the words for it. So here are the words for it. Oh my God, did someone flip over? Oh my God, a truck went into the ditch, y'all. Jesus, have mercy on that. So the trailer flipped over, but the the truck is okay. But they're in there. Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Let them be okay. Okay, so here are the words for what I came to the realization about. When we give people titles, it's like when they already come in the world with titles, like we have our brothers, our sisters, our uncles, our cousins, like those are the titles that I'm talking about. Now, when we see that, and yes, your family loves you. I understand people can love you and not like you. I need y'all to understand that people can love you and dislike you at the same time. And when you have family members like this that think they can say anything to you disrespectfully, that they think they can call you out your name, think they can yell and scream, throw shade, criticize you numerous of times, and we let it go because it's family. I think that's toxic loyalty. And if you would not let a stranger treat you that way, why do you let your family treat you that way? And this is for my people that come from toxic family dynamics. And you go to these cookouts, you go to these family gatherings, you go to the funeral, you go to all these places, and it's always something. Because somebody that's under the influence gets influenced by these demonic forces out here. Because we don't war with flesh and blood. We war with spirits and principalities. So, if that's the case, when you set boundaries, you can't just set boundaries with the people that are just coming into your life. These boundaries have to be for your family as well. Because if your family is still crossing your boundaries, everybody else gonna cross them too. Because it's a principle. Everybody else gonna cross them too. You're gonna allow it. And then another thing, when we allow the disrespect, when we allow the raising of the voice because we lack communication skills, or we just talk like that, I just talk loud. No. There's a way to talk to people. You won't talk to a stranger like that. You won't talk to the receptionist at the motel, and maybe you would if you're mad enough. So that means if you're talking to me like that, that means you're mad. What you mad about? Something that happened way years ago? So you'll never know. And let me tell you another thing. A lot of people don't do introspection. But when you cut yourself off from these people, these toxic people, when you learn how to cut yourself off from these toxic people, friends, family, I don't care if it's friends that you done known for years, umpteen years, cut them off. Because when you do, your discipline, your goals will be so reachable. I'm not saying that it's going to be a cup of tea, roses and peaches and cream. But it is going to get so easy to get through. Hard, easy. Let me add that in there. Hard, easy. Because you don't have the naysayers, the negative talkers, the Debbie Downers, the people that don't even understand your mind because they don't think like you. And you're thinking that they think like you, and they do not think like you. That's why they operate the way that they do. So when you remove these people, it's like you're away from all the noise and you can hear clearly. And if you're anything like me, you be second guessing. Like, dang, should I give them another chance? After you done gave them 100,000 chance. And their emotions still are out of control. And when you have dealing with a person that emotions are out of control, and you don't know how to speak up for yourself or remove yourself and let them go, you'll be really living up to their expectations. And their expectations will be crazy. So what that mean? You gonna be crazy. So what I'm saying here is, you got to remove yourself from toxic people. And when they do introspection, that'll make them do introspection. They'll start looking at themselves. Hopefully, we're going to pray they do. So they can look at their behaviors and the way that they treat other people. It's unfair. It's not right. And if you keep allowing it, they're going to continue to treat you in those disrespectful ways. So you have to have the control, because we teach people how to treat us. Because I've learned the hard way. Trust me, I learned the hard way. Because I've been taking people in, forgiving them, and taking them back in the same way I let them in before the situation even occurred. To have to forgive them. Now I learned to forgive, but do not forget. And yes, they have the title, but let me tell you something. They don't have the right and the privileges. Because they showed me already so many times. So many times. So that's when you have to learn how to love people from a distance. Because I don't like your ways, and that's okay. And you don't like mine, and that's okay. That's how I see things now. And it gives me so much room to just live the life that God has for me. To be the person that I am. Because you're suppressing your thoughts when you're around people that don't respect your mind. They don't care about your feelings. They love you, but they don't like you. You dimming your light. You're not being yourself. You're unable to be yourself. You walking on eggshells. Around people that's throwing shade. Got to go. Got to go. So when you set boundaries, you make sure them boundaries are set for everybody. And don't be afraid to cut people off. Leave them alone. Like, I cut a person off. But if you call me, I'm going to talk to you. Hey, what's up? Da-da-da-da. Now, we ain't finna talk about things that we know we don't need to be talking about. We're not about to do that. But I'm not going to be sitting around holding some anger and frustration and ill will about somebody, because I know what that do to me. I don't like that feeling. I don't like the road I go down when I feel that way. So I've learned to remove myself, give it to God, and be cordial. Remove myself gracefully from this toxic family dynamic. We ain't yelling, we ain't arguing, we ain't doing nothing. I'm just putting myself first. I'm learning how to put myself first. And I want that for you. I want you to learn how to put yourself first. And watch, everything will go into alignment. Because when you put God first, you have to put yourself first. You have to. You can't love God, respond to his word, and don't prioritize yourself. Because he's saying, love thy neighbor like you love yourself. If I love myself, I'm not finna put myself in toxic environments. See, let me tell you something. All that getting drunk and getting high, I don't do that. I don't think that is fun. And where I come from, people, that's their fun. And it used to be my fun. But now that I have found God, and I have had an encounter with God, and he has changed me, because anything in Christ is a new creation. Old things fade away, new things become and will continue to evolve. Because God love evolves you. So now what I call fun is not that anymore. And if they call that fun, well, that's your fun. Because it's not fun to me no more. It's not fun to my body. It's not fun to my brain. It's not fun to my mind. And then I have a daughter. When you got kids, it's like, do I want my kids to see me like this? Because we teaching them. They learning. While you sitting up there blowing in the wind, and if this is you, do what you do. But when you had kids, you are teaching your kids how to cope with stress, how to have fun. If you call it fun, you are teaching them this. Instead of teaching them to work out and eat healthy and meditate and spend time alone and build your identity so you don't end up in toxic peer groups doing some crazy off the wall things that's going to lead you down the wrong path. Peer pressure. No, I need you to know who you are. And don't let nobody move your needle. So I'm going to show you that I know who I am. Kids learn by you modeling. So if we in the family gathering, everybody, all the kids playing and all the adults drinking and getting high in the kite, kids ain't dumb. The kids is watching you. Cussing and arguing, about to fight. Toxic family dynamics like that. That's how they cookouts be. Gossiping about other people, talking down about people. No, miss me with that. God said, do not be conformed by this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. I don't want my kids to be around that. I'm trying to be on my best behavior and do the inner work to know that ain't no good for me. Not for me. In my life. In mine. Maybe y'all's. Maybe theirs. Whoever disagree with what I'm saying. What worked for you, worked for you. But we just speaking from my experience and my point of view in the biblical perspective of everything at the end of the day. Because I love the Lord. You know? I'm just saying, what you do, what you do. But when it's harming your kids, and you got your kids around all that, I don't want to go to gatherings like that. No, I don't. So, beautiful people, get away from the toxicity. When you have goals, when you want to know what your purpose is, you're going to have to isolate yourself. You're going to have to listen to your intuition. You're going to have to learn yourself. You're going to have to learn, why do you do things the way you do? Why do you take this? Why do you drink this? Is it for fun, for real? Or is it just you suppressing some thoughts you don't want to think about? And knowing that these thoughts is going to come back And when they come back, they're going to come back with you having a hangover. And you about to get in something else or seeking something stronger. So y'all have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed day. I have made it to my destination. Beautiful, wonderful, blessed day.